Get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another What's Coming to Disney Plus UK video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every Wednesday, as well as other updates randomly throughout the month. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Also follow our social medias, as we do share things there far quicker than making these videos. As always, I'll leave the timestamps in the description so you can jump to the day that you want. If you'd like to support us, then you can tip us on coffee.com, or you can become one of our patrons on patreon.com/skybotfilm with loads of Disney rewards such as early access to videos like this. There is a massive amount this month, so let's get to it. Friday the 2nd of July. Pompeii, Secrets of the Dead is coming to the National Geographic section. Forensic experts investigate a group of victims called the Fugitives for the very first time from the remains of the Pompeii volcanic ash. Season 8 of Car SOS is also coming to National Geographic. Been through this many times, so let's just move on. Season 12 of Air Crash Investigations joins the random selection of series we already have on DisneyPlus. And moving into the star items. As we said a few weeks ago, The Walking Dead seasons 1 to 10 arrives on the 2nd of July, with the final season starting in August. Alita Battle Angel is finally coming to Disney Plus UK. I was excited the other day because I saw it pop up on a search on Disney Plus, but it was just to say that due to extended agreements, it would be delayed, but it is out on the 2nd of July. Cannot wait. Alita Battle Angel is based off a manga and anime about a battle cyborg who, when repaired by Dr. Ido, learns about her past and true identity. I love this film a lot, and you guys might have seen my Alita statue in the background of my review videos. Goldie Oldie, The Golden Girls seasons 1 to 7 is popping to Disney Plus UK. Golden Girls is based on the lives of 4 older women who have all been divorced or widowed and are now roommates who share a house in Miami, as well as some adventures. All About Steve is a film about a woman who falls in love after a blind date with a news cameraman. She is convinced that he is her soulmate and follows him around the country in a bid to win his love. A bit of a stalkerish film, but all good, and if you love Sandra Bullock or Bradley Cooper, then a good one for you. Road to Perdition is a fantastic gangster movie starring Tom Hanks as an enforcer for a powerful Depression-era mobster, John Rooney. Rooney's son is jealous of the close bond they share and begins a sinister plot. It is a really great movie, so worth checking out. Chronicle is also popping to Disney Plus on the 2nd of July. Andrew is a socially awkward, introverted teen whose main form of escape is a video camera. But when he, his cousin, and popular classmate Steve discover a mysterious substance that leaves them with incredible powers, their lives spin out of control. Their darker sides begin to emerge, and Andrew's camera captures it all. Seems like an interesting one. Last month we stated that Baptiste Season 1 was coming to Disney Plus, but seems like it didn't appear, as well as Gigantosaurus Season 2. Like I say at the beginning of each of these videos, this info comes from Disney sources and sometimes they may choose not to release the items. But Season 1 of Baptiste is now said to be out on the 2nd of July. Julian Baptiste is a detective who is on holiday in Amsterdam with his wife, but assists in an investigation for his former girlfriend, the Amsterdam Chief of Police. So I eat my words when I said I think Loki would be a one-off release on Wednesdays at the moment. But this month we have new items every Wednesday, so let's take a look at Wednesday the 7th of July. Monsters at Work begins and will be released every Wednesday. Monsters at Work takes place the day after the Monsters Incorporated power plant started harvesting the laughter of children to fuel the city of Monstropolis. Thanks to Mike and Sully's discovery that laughter generates 10 times more energy than screams. It follows the story of Tyler Tuskman, an eager young monster who graduated top of his class at Monsters University and always dreamed of becoming a scarer, until he lands a job at Monsters Incorporated and discovers that scaring is out and laughter is in. Marvel Legends episode of Black Widow pops out ahead of the long-awaited premiere of the movie, taking you through her key moments in the MCU. So like I said earlier, Gigantosaurus Season 2 was supposed to be out last month, but didn't, and now we have the new date of 7th of July. Gigantosaurus is about 4 curious young dinosaur friends who explore the mysteries of the Gigantosaurus, the largest, fierce dinosaur of all. They must face individual fears and work together to solve problems during their many adventures. And finally, coming to the star section, we have American Dad Season 17 Episode 1, so we will have more episodes every Wednesday for this. So Friday 9th of July, and first up we have a very long awaited movie. Black Widow is available on Premier Access. Now, before everyone says that they aren't paying 20 quid for it, it is also being shown in cinemas across the UK, so you can book your tickets now for it. I will be doing a live review of the movie in the evening, so make sure to check that out. It will contain a spoiler-free section first. I really cannot wait for this. Also, don't forget to fill in our MCU Favourites Poll. The link is in the description, and entries will close at the end of the 9th of July. Ladybug returns to DisneyPlus with Miraculous World Shanghai, The Legend of the Lady Dragon. On school break, Marionette heads to Shanghai to meet Adrian, but after arriving, Marionette loses all her stuff, including the Miraculous that allows her to turn into Ladybug. What's coming to Star on the 9th of July? We have 911 Lone Star. This series focuses on the fire, police and ambulance departments of the fictional company 126 located in Austin, Texas. Texas being called the Lone Star State. The Accident is a Channel 4 series which is now coming to the Star section. Set in a fictional left-behind town in Wales, a close-knit community in a small Welsh town is hopeful of a better, more prosperous future when a large construction project is planned in the area. But when a terrible explosion rips through the site, killing many, including children, the accident devastates the community. The immediate loss of the loved ones is heartbreaking, but the community also feels its sense of hope vanish in the aftermath. I am interested in watching this to see if they have the correct feel of a Welsh town, as I live in one. Also, this series could hit home for those who have lived through the Aberfan disaster of 1966. Kiri is also coming to Disney Plus on the 9th, which is a 4-part series again from Channel 4 about a social worker Miriam who arranges an unsupervised visit for young Kiri with her birth grandfather and his second wife before her foster family officially adopts her. During the visit, Kiri goes missing. This series has been criticised by social workers for the plot, so if you are a social worker, I would love to know what you think when you have watched it. National Treasure is yet another British drama coming to the Star section, not the Nicolas Cage National Treasure, we already have those. National Treasure is a 4-part drama where the story follows Paul Finchley, an adored aging comedian, and a rape case is opened against him. His world falls apart as he stands accused of a sexual offence dating back to the 1990s. Crazy Heart is a film about country music legend Bad Blake. Now a former legend, he's reduced to playing in dives and bowling alleys when a reporter decides to do a story on him. He unexpectedly warms to her and a romance begins, but finds himself at a crossroads that may threaten his last shot of happiness. It keeps going this month. Next up, we have The Empty Man. On the trail of a missing girl, an ex-cop comes across a secretive group attempting to summon a terrifying supernatural entity. This looks like a dark and creepy film, but also pretty decent. Can't wait to watch it. Wilson is also coming out on the 9th, a film about the castaway volleyball after Tom Hanks leaves him. Only joking, but that would be an interesting film. Anyways, feeling lonely and isolated, Wilson tracks down Pippa, his ex-wife who left him 17 years earlier. She tells the neurotic and middle-aged man that he is the father of a teenager named Claire. Shocked, excited and hopeful, Wilson embarks on a madcap quest to connect with his daughter he never knew he had. And finally, on the 9th of July, we have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, who were two free-spirited leaders of a criminal gang. When their plan of robbing a bank goes astray, they flee to Bolivia in an attempt to outdo the law in the country. Wednesday, 14th of July, as well as the finale of Loki, next episode of Monsters at Work and American Dad, we have one item, which is season 1 of Race to the Center of the Earth, which is coming to the National Geographic section. 4 teams located in different parts of the world face a rigorous journey to be the first to reach the center of the planet, found in the middle of an ocean. Moving into Friday, 16th of July, we have Tots Season 2, where the gang continue their journey to deliver newborn baby animals and birds to their parents. National Geographic section receives Expedition Everest, and no, not the ride in Disney's Animal Kingdom, but a documentary just inside Everest's notorious death zone. A team of climate scientists who specialize in extreme weather weigh their next move. Also, we have a massive amount of shark items, so let's just lay them all out. Sharks of the Bermuda Triangle, Sharks vs Surfer, Shark vs Tuna, Shark vs Whale, Sharks vs Dolphin Blood Battle, Sharkatraz, which looks really cool. Apparently the biggest obstacle to escaping Alcatraz isn't the walls, bars or guards, but the sharks. Sharkano, which sounds like another Sharknado film, but it is a documentary about sharks that live and hunt around underwater volcanoes. And finally, What the Shark. Moving into the star items for the 16th of July. First up is Season 2 of The War of the Worlds with weekly episodes. This is set 4 months after the attack on Earth. The survivors form a resistance against the invaders and continue to try to stay alive. Like I just said, this will be a weekly Friday released show. Breakthrough is a movie about John Smith, a 14-year-old boy who falls into an icy lake and does not regain consciousness. His mother, Joyce, however, refuses to give up hope and prays for his recovery. Flight of the Phoenix is a movie based off a true story, where a plane crashes in the desert and the survivors must figure out a way to get out alive. They find out that one of the passengers designs planes, so devises a plan to repair the plane before they all die. But is the passenger an engineer they think he is? Mission to Mars lands on DisneyPlus UK on the 16th. The first manned mission to Mars meets a catastrophic disaster. A rescue mission is launched to investigate and bring back any survivors. And finally, we have the Royal Tenenbaums. 3 siblings gifted in their own way have experienced success but are distant from each other. Their family has to reunite when their estranged father announces he is dying. Before we continue, I'd just like to thank everyone for their support so far with our videos. If you'd like some Disney themed rewards such as Disney podcasts and early access to videos like this one, then please consider being one of our patrons on patreon.com/skybotfilm. You can watch me recording the What's on Disney Plus videos to see how I do it and get the information before anyone else. It would mean a lot if you would check it out and consider joining us. But let's get back to the video. 3 more items coming on the 21st of July. First up is Behind the Attraction, a peek behind the magic of Disney parks from executive producer Dwayne Johnson. We will explore how Imagineers filled the Haunted Mansion, how the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror transformed into Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and so much more. I'm really excited for this as I love the Imagineering story, and this seems to have a similar vibe. All 10 episodes will launch on the 21st of July. As soon as I've watched them, I will do a review, so keep an eye out on our social media for when this will happen. With a week passing and Loki finishing, we will get Marvel Studios Assembled, the making of Loki, which will go behind the scenes on how they made this awesome series. Coming to the star section, episode 1 of Turner and Hooch is coming on the 21st of July. When an ambitious, buttoned-up US Marshal inherits a big, unruly dog, he soon realizes the dog he didn't want may be the partner he needs. Friday 23rd of July, and the content just keeps coming. In National Geographic section, we have Playing with Sharks, which captures the life of Valerie Taylor, a fearless diver, cinematographer, and pioneering conservationist. Valerie is a living legend and icon. Dwayne Johnson takes on another executive producer credit for Stuntman, which chronicles the highs and lows of veteran Hollywood stuntman Eddie Braun. Following in the footsteps of his childhood idol Evel Knievel, Braun reflects on having survived multiple car crashes, explosions, and death-defying leaps over the course of his 30-plus year career in film and television. Coming to the star section, we have Good Trouble Seasons 1 and 2, which follows Callie and Mariana as they embark on their next adventure in their lives in Los Angeles. Mariana tackles the male-dominated world of tech, and Callie faces the harsh realities of the legal system as a clerk for a federal judge. After moving to the Coteria in downtown Los Angeles, Callie and Mariana realize that living on their own is not all it's cracked up to be. Movie about Lord of the Rings author Tolkien is coming on the 23rd of July. This is an amazing movie about the life of the fantastic fantasy storyteller and his tight group of friends whom he draws inspiration for his work. However, his work and relationship is threatened by the First World War. The Guardian is also coming to Star, which is a film about champion swimmer Jake, who learns the meaning of heroism and sacrifice when he meets Ben Randall. After a deadly storm and losing his crew, Ben is set to train more swimmers at an academy. And then we have Chariots of Fire, which is about 2 men who race for gold in the 1924 Olympics. One runs for faith, while the other participates to leave prejudice behind. Moving on to Wednesday the 28th of July, and we have lots more this Wednesday. First up is Turning the Tables with Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts from Good Morning America is joined by some of Hollywood's groundbreaking women who share their incredible journeys on their path to purpose. All 4 episodes will be released on the 28th. Chippendale Park Life Episode 1 comes to Disney Plus, which is a new series about the mischievous chipmunks. Also, The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse brings the Batch 2 premiere on the 28th of July, which is more episodes coming of the new style Mickey animation. Amphibia Season 2 also pops on DisneyPlus UK, which continues adventures an independent and fearless teen Anne Boonchoi after she is magically transported to a rural marshland full of frog people. And coming to the star section, firstly we have White House Farm, which is based on the true story of one night in August 1985, when 5 members of the same family were murdered at an Essex farmhouse. Extensive research, interviews and published accounts provide fresh insight into the tragic events of the following investigation. And we also have Last Man Standing. Mike Baxter, a marketing director of an outdoor sporting goods store, tries taking charge of his family that is dominated by the women of the house. We will have seasons 1 to 8 coming to DisneyPlus, as well as episode 1 of season 9 on the 28th of July. And we are almost done, just 6 more new items to come on Friday the 30th of July. Firstly, to the National Geographic section, we have Viking Warrior Women. Drama-led documentary follows the life of Signe, an orphaned chief's daughter who, driven by revenge, becomes an explorer and trader in the lands of the Rus Vikings. And also on Nat Geo section is Secrets of the Viking Sword, which investigates more about the ultimate weapon of the era. Based off the famous Disney theme park ride, Jungle Cruise makes its premiere access appearance on DisneyPlus, an adventure-filled, rollicking thrill ride down the Amazon with wisecracking skipper Frank Wolf and intrepid researcher Dr. Lily Houghton. Lily travels from London and enlists Frank's questionable services to guide her downriver. Lily is determined to uncover an ancient tree with unparalleled healing abilities. This again will be in cinemas as well as premiere access, and I will be doing a review of it either on Friday the 30th or Saturday the 31st, so keep an eye out for that. Summer of Soul is also coming to DisneyPlus UK. Over the course of 6 weeks during the summer of 1969, thousands of people attended the Harlem Cultural Festival to celebrate Black history, culture, music and fashion. This will be a great series to learn more about Black history. Then finally coming to the star section, Hot Shots is coming, which is a spoof of Top Gun. A great comedy about Harley, a psychologically imbalanced fighter pilot who is entrusted the responsibility of destroying Saddam Hussein's nuclear plants while competing against a rival pilot. But we also have Hot Shots Part 2 coming, which is a Rambo spoof following on from the last movie. After retiring from the United States Navy, Topper Harley, a war hero, becomes a monk. The CIA sends him on a mission to Iraq to save the last rescue team and the hostages held captive by the Iraqis. Now, these films may have some outdated humor which some may find offensive. And that is it for what's coming to DisneyPlus UK in July 2021. So it looks like Wednesday and Friday dates will now be the norm. So lots more work for me to give you those dates. But would you like me to do very short videos, kind of an advert for each of the days with no commentary, just a trailer or images and text of what is coming out on the day? Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. If you'd like to support us, then you can either tip us on coffee.com/skybotfilm, or you can become a patron on patreon.com/skybotfilm. We have lots of Disney rewards such as early access to videos like this, and can even watch me recording these videos for a bit of fun and see how many times I mess up. The links will be in the description below. Other ways to support us is to share the video, as it doesn't cost you a thing but massively helps us out. So please share this on your social medias. Let me know in the comments what you are excited about seeing this month. But until next time.